What's up, Wargamers? Welcome back to World of Wargaming. I'm Isaiah. Today we got Bill in the house for another game of Carnevale. It's been a while, but we are finally hitting the table. I've gotten not all, but some of the actual MDF terrain paint. So we're going to be playing with some of that stuff today, and I think it looks pretty good, even with the cardboard ones mixed in. We're going to be playing the next mission in the Disciples of Dagon campaign, which is a return to San Canciano. So obviously it would be ideal if we had some of the rubble and ruined buildings, but it is what it is. We had fun. Hopefully you'll have fun watching. Before we get to that, if you haven't considered hitting that like, subscribe, or bell notification, please just think about smashing the buttons maybe. It helps me out, helps you know when I post new stuff. If you're looking for other ways to support the channel, feel free to check out the link to Patreon in the description, or the link to Redbubble where you can pick up some cool channel swag. Follow us on Instagram, all the buttons, and let's get into this game of Carnevale. All right, friends, here we are for the third scenario in the Prophets of the Old God campaign. I've got my Rashaar, which I only have like 130 points worth of models. So I have two 10-point pieces of equipment for this game. I have an artifact, I have the Grand Tarot, and I have a leather undershirt. I've got Rodru, 2 lesser Ugdru, Enforcer, 3 slaves, Hybrid, Magi Rashaar, Dagon Efficient, and a Rill. So one of those is a lesser Rill. That one on the other side over here is a lesser Rill. We're going to be playing the Return to San Canciano, which I understand it should be the all broken down and rubble and stuff. But look, we have been getting some of the actual terrain painting. We got the blocks and a few of the actual MDF houses. So we're making some progress here, even though it's been forever. I'm slow sometimes. We got 5 objectives, or 5 agendas. I've got lead from the front. So use all of my command points with everybody's got them. These 2 people. Cast 3 spells in an activation. Kill 3 characters with a leader. Kill an enemy with a leader or hero with a henchman. And perform 3 dive actions with any number of characters in 1 round. Bill's got Death from Above, so 2 charges from above with 1 friendly character. Easy peasy. He's got the Flying Gorilla. Scout the Ground, have 3 characters 6 inches above the ground. Let the Tide take him. Perform 3 drown actions on 3 different enemies. Kill an enemy with a larger base size, and grapple 2 enemy characters into a canal. Now, because of the scenario, we have the double rule on our agendas. They're worth 1 each, but when we score 1, we can decide to double it, and if by the end of the game we complete that objective a second time, then we get double the points. Other than that, every character that we get across the board is going to be worth a victory point. And that being said, we're going to get into looking at what Bill's got on his side, and then we're going to roll some dice.
So over here we have a Cowardly Lion.
There he is.
We have a Beast Doctor with his Crocodile Pal. Here we have some husks and a monstrosity with my new Doctor of Necromancy, Doctor of Zoologist with a lab assistant. Over here we have a Doctor of Venesection, another Beast Doctor, and my Flying Gorilla.
Outstanding. Let's get into it. So I've got the black dice. Bill's got you don't get 2 fate dice. I got 1 success. You got 1 success. All right, so we'll run it back. I got 1 success. You got 1 success. Well, that doesn't count, though, unless you have no other aces. I got 2 successes.
3.
3, all right. After a much heated initiative roll-off, Bill's got the first activation. What you going to do with it?
I'm going to do my Pulse ability, spend a command point, and put everything within 1 inch of my Necromancer, which would probably be these 3 models. They are going to have Vampiric Attack till the end of the game.
What's Vampiric Attack do?
That does life drain, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, for every point of damage dealt, they heal life.
Okay, sounds good. Necromancer?
Yeah.
Necromancer is going to just move up across the little plaza, past the Fontana. I don't know if that's the right word or a word at all, but it's what I'm going to say. My Overseer, Enforcer, going to move. That only goes to 7. That's 8. 2 right there. His mind for the gorilla.
4 dice. 1 success.
1 success, you're good.
Okay. Gorilla is just.
Gorilla gonna fly up to the top of this building. Zoom, zoom with the boom, boom. I am gonna dive with my dexterity 4. No successes. No effect. That's okay. I did the action. Check for the line.
And 4 dice. Success.
You're good.
And I'll move 8 inches.
He moves 5.
10 inches.
So 10 inches, yeah.
To
the bridge.
To the bridge. All right.
Let's go, Rashaar. I'm gonna dive action with the reel. I am successful. So I'll get 1 underwater token. Action for the gator. That looks like a 9 right there and a 7 right there. That is a success. Full roll, so he can swim on up the canal.
He's at fast swimmer 3, so I would do 3 movements, so it'd be 6 and 6. Is that correct? So whip on around underneath and just.
I think it keeps you at your normal movement. Gator gonna move up his full fast swimmer 12.
And just tuck in right button.
Okay, seems legit. Gonna dive with the lesser Ugdrew. Crit. If I have another ace. I don't. So just a success. So that's my 3 dive actions. Now I'm going to double up on that. So by the end of the game, I have to do that again. I think I got that. Pretty sure I got that.
See if I can get past. I cannot.
I don't think you can get past the
so
line.
I will just tuck in on this step so I can keep an eye on my gator.
Okay. Sounds good. I am now going to have to start doing stuff, I suppose. So let's check out this person. How many you move? 4. We're going to go into the water right here.
Everything I have is frenzy.
Where are you at? Monstrosity?
Yeah, monstrosity.
Monstrosity is going to activate using that doc's
So
mind.
4 mind.
Pass.
Success.
Great success. All right. Slave number 2. Oh, sharked.
They're mindless, are they not?
They're mindless, yeah.
So they have to do a little.
No, they're not primitive.
Ah.
They're not primitive. They just can't hold objectives. Like, they don't count for scoring, for like VP points. Correction, real quick. He passed, so it doesn't matter. But that monstrosity is not primitive, so he didn't have to take a test there. New models. We're learning. Help learn with us. It's your turn. My turn.
The husk is
your
mindless,
turn.
so I don't have to take a primitive check. That's good. And my husk is just going to shoot up another 8 inches.
Okay. Skadoosh. Magi Rashaar moving up to here. Gonna summon the swarm there. Looking for 5s. So 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 plus 1, so 4 damage.
Okay. Is it 5s or 6s? Because you said 6s.
5. So he's got a protection roll. He's get 2 extra damage because I hit him for 4.
My protection is 0.
So he has protection 0. So you just take it?
Take 6. Okay.
All right, then. We're going to scuttle this way with my 3rd action. Actually, we're going to skirtle into the water. Wait, I'm right here. I'm skirtling into the water under the bridge. Other husk moves up to here. I'm going to activate this fellow right here and see how far I can. Lesser Ugdrew swims up under the edge of the bridge. This beast doctor with the proddy poker moves to here. And then it's back to me, which are going to be pretty basic. Oh, I got my efficient. Can she do anything? Last few actions are pretty straightforward. I move and guard. I double move. He double moves, passes his primitive, and double moves here and here. And that brings us to the end of turn 1. We'll go to turn 2, get to an initiative roll. I got 1. None. All right. First activation to me. Dive. Dex 3. I need a fate dice. Go.
Dex 3. 4.
Dex 4, sorry. Success. So Lion's gonna make a mind check. Passes, and then he's gonna try to jump from the bridge across this little bit of canal.
Pick the closest point, so that would be 4 plus
Well,
2 inches.
Probably 2, yeah, because you got to get all the way onto it.
So 5 dice.
You need a crit here, really bad. One success.
So that is half on. So I will dump in the water,
Fall into the water.
and then next action I'll just climb.
Yes.
Okay. So up
Now
1, and then enough to clear.
Gonna dive. Hey, I'm getting my points. Great success. Monstrosity gonna activate next, taking an order from the fellow on the bridge to get a third action.
Pre-measured. I'm gonna go. Which one has a lower?
They're the same. They're both Dex 4, I believe.
Okay, so I will just.
Dex 4. Dex 4. Yeah, they're both Dex 4.
And now I get
All
an
right.
attack.
But I have a guard token. I have my guard action.
Yeah. So you get.
So I get an attack of opportunity first.
Now, does that trigger at their movement?
It's at the end of your move action. Yeah. So my guard token triggers. The attack of opportunity happens. I'm going to burn 2 will, both of her will, to get this up to 6 dice against Dex 2. So that's.
When do I decide how much life I burn?
5, 6, 7, because of the thing. So 7 damage total.
So if I decide, that's 2.
1 life, but now he gets to crack back, and I feel like this is probably gonna be pretty bad for me.
I get a dex of 2, but I can reroll both because he's brawler 2.
Okay.
So what do I gotta beat?
Dex 4.
Dex 4. I'll reroll the thing.
So 1 hit again. All right. Looking for 7s. Crit. Crit because there's a yep. Okay. So no damage there, and we stay together. There's no step back in this game. I'm gonna go ahead and bang out this agenda and try to dive with the Ogdru under the bridge. That is a success. Not a crit, but a success. Gator passes the mind check and will come across, jump over here, and attack here, stealing a command point to get there. So he's got an attack of opportunity.
So 4 attacks. What am I looking for? Dex.
4.
4s, 3 hits.
3 hits, 3 dice here. 1 success. So I'll take 3. Correction. Takes 2. All right. So to my activation, I'm going to climb out here into attack range. Oh, shart. I only have attack 2 here, but it only has Dex 2. We're good. So that's 2 damage, which is enough to finish him off. Quick retcon. We had the vampiric thing wrong at the beginning, and it's one person, not a range. So and he said that he specifically definitely would have put it on the monstrosity. So I'm gonna continue my activations here with. Got 2 actions left. Right here, we're going to try to Vermin Swarm the Lion. For getting 4 successes.
Okay.
I am also an expert sorcerer at level 2, so I can re-roll those into 2 successes. So that's 6 damage coming at you.
All right.
Oh no, 7 damage, because +1.
So protection 2. Hope for a crit. Oh!
Oh, you did get a crit. So that's, you blocked 4 out of 7, so 3. Last action, I will guard. So taking a move action to try to hit these 2 models with the Kraken Breath, and I am going to be trying to 4 dice, 2 for the cost, 2 to dispel.
Only 1.
Only 1.
Can I spend will to reroll? Oh no, I had expert sorcerer 1, so I will.
So you can't re-roll the fate dice.
Yes, so 2 successes.
So 2 successes. And what's the difficulty of the spell?
6.
It costs 2.
Yes.
I will stew for a second. So here we go. Gonna try to dispel. Alright, so we got 3 successes.
I'm down 4 life.
So I'm gonna activate the Enforcer. I'm gonna use my Tarot to cast the Wild Magic cantrip, the Cantrip of Justice, which will allow me anything that anybody I can see knows. So I'm going to look at him and cast Vermin. 3, looking for 5s. Success. And I did this wrong earlier, sorry, with the X for the mage, it messed us up. We had that off, that's my bad. So that's going to deal 1 damage to the gorilla. Yeah, to the gorilla. Because it's my mage level, which is 0, plus the 1 for the thing. And then I'm going to guard. So gorilla passes his mind check, flies over here, and that's really kind of something that I was waiting on to happen before I was wanting to do some things. So we're going to activate here. We're going to splurge that for an 8-inch movement from the dive token, from the underwater token. And then I've got a fair amount of movement because I'm a water creature and I'm a fast swimmer. Where are you? Where's your card? There you are. Move 4, fast swimmer 1, so I can move 5. So we're going to go just get up under the bridge. Tuck under. Husk shambles from behind the building in the plaza over to the first step of that bridge. I'm going to activate this guy, who's going to splurge his underwater token and come 8 off of that. And then he is also going to swim under the bridge. So this husk moves up. I'm going to... I'll charge him with the slave. So, attack of opportunity. For getting in. Dexterity of 2 against their dexterity of 2. 2 successes.
And I have no protection.
So 2 damage. Stock moves up to here. I will go with my hybrid, who will move to attack the husk. Now I'm going to spend her will here. So looking for 2s or better. Ooh, that's a crit. That's 10 damage.
Yep. Jeez.
Vivisection.
Nope. Ooh.
It's. I think it's still just the stun though.
4 inches.
Okay, so stun's out. Just going to move up 3 inches because you lose a movement.
Yeah.
But to right there, I will go with my Rodru, who's move 3 but fast swimmer 2. So he's going to go 9, 10 to like right there. No, to right there. So moving up onto the bridge with this dock and guarding. Sounds good. I have 1 left, so I'm going to go... I'm going to take the efficient. And we're going to move her this way. To right there. Coming up the side of this building with the climbing tools, you get the auto crit to get to the top, and then moving over. So moving down up to the base of the building, climbing tools up and over, because she's got 3 AP, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then he's got 1 other activation.
And he's just going to tuck in 8 and come up right behind that.
Seems legit. So that's the end of turn 2. Going to turn 3.
Committing my forces.
So, Rashaar initiative. I got 2 successes. Okay. So I will have the initiative. I'm going to activate the Oak Drill under the bridge. Now, we're not really sure what happens here because he's got the dive counter on him, but he's in base to base. So I think this just goes away. I don't think I get to speed away from him. If we're wrong, let us know in the comments. And then I'm going to just start hacking at the 1 will that he has on this roll. Looking for 4s. That is 3 successes.
Protection of 4.
And, I'm not sure. 1 success, so 2 damage. And then I'll swing at you again.
Alright.
Goodness gracious. If I can pick the dice up in my doggone hand. So that's 2 more successes.
So, pen 1.
Yep.
3 dice. 1.
1 damage.
So it's 2.
3 charges. So Lion's going to do some shenanigans here. Let's see how it does on the mind check.
Mind check. 6
Passes. Okay. So the plan is to jump from here to here and then chain jump somewhere else.
So first action, 5 decks. What do I?
3 successes.
Okay, so boom, chain jump. And then that's going to be another 5. So that'll be
1 success.
1 success.
Second action, moving into the leader who has a guard token, so I get an attack of opportunity. Burn a wheel here for an extra attack, put me to attack 3 on dex 5. That's 6 damage. Yes! No, it doesn't have penetration. Sorry, it has the my bad. So 4 damage, not 6, because the staff has evasion +1.
Protection.
1 success, so it takes 3. For offense 3 on dex 4.
So I get to reroll.
Yep.
Nope. So
3 successes.
And that is pen 1.
Pin 1. 2 dice. 1 success. So block. Swing 1. Again, take 2.
Oh, crit. I'm gonna expert offense. Yep. Okay, all
So that's
in a crit.
8.
Let me scoop these over to the side.
Yeah, that might finish him off. Take so comes to me. Alright. So we're gonna activate here. We're gonna spend a command point to do soul drain. Ooh. For 3 successes. So he'll lose 3 life. I'll gain 3 will. Well then, we're gonna cast the Swarm. His once per round ability that I've been forgetting about, the Rent Torn, to reduce the cost of this spell to 0. Looking for 5s.
Yep.
That is enough, so that'll be 4 damage. You do get a protection roll against that.
I only have 2 protection.
Oh, and he's only got 1 health, yeah. I mean, you could crit. Second action here, I'm going to try to heal. Which I do for 3. I'm going to move this way. Moving over, and she's frenzied, so spending 2 life and replace a 2 will to up the dex roll to try to jump to right here. So needs at least a 5 to clear the canal. That is a crit. Getting to here, going to spend 2 more life to up this roll.
6.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Damage is going to be +1.
Yep.
Pen's going to be
That'll do it. Last action, moving back over to the bottom of the steps of the bridge, which brings it to me. Slave moves through the canal a bit.
I'm going to use 2 points to cast a template.
Okay.
And fry these 2.
Sure thing.
Okay. And my target is going to be 6, I believe.
6. Yep.
All right. So 2 dice. Looking for a single 6.
Fail.
Just lost 2 life.
All right, so attack of opportunity moves, and then attack of opportunity onto the slave.
So that's going to be 4 attacks. At 10. What am I looking for?
4, maybe 3. Slave follows into the hybrid.
She's fully healed now.
Yep.
And then 4, which will do
3.
10, 1.
Blocks 1, so takes 2. I'm gonna activate this guy. He's gonna do the same thing. Just swim across. Husk moves up to make an attack of opportunity there.
Attack 3.
Those will hit.
Okay. Now they have a penetration. It's going to be +1.
That means I get an extra.
You get an extra.
I get an extra dice for my protection roll. They're prot 3. Blocks 1, takes 2. 3. Blocks 1, so 2, so 4 total. I'm gonna move to here and go on guard. Correct. So mind check pass for the gorilla.
Make sure I can get base pass.
Flying
There.
up onto that building, which brings it to me, and that's kind of what I had been waiting for. So I'm double moving with the reel up, out, and behind, taking my attack of opportunity. He also has to take a fear check. 1 dice on the mind check because he's stunned. Does not pass, so I can re-roll my combat 3.
Dex 35.
Dexterity 5. I can re-roll. Can't re-roll the fate dice, but I can re-roll this. So 1 success.
All right. Protection.
Blocks.
And crit.
Okay?
I don't get to attack back with the crit.
No.
Just save it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This doctor runs off the bridge to over there. I will go with Hair Enforcer, and I'll probably have to make a check to get over this. So I gotta kind of hop that. So let me do that. Charge a large into there. Attack 4, Dex 5, Dex 6 because of the evasion. So 2 successes.
Okay. Protection 3.
Takes both, and it has stun, but that doesn't matter. It's damage plus 1, so it would be 3 damage.
Okay, he's down to 6.
All right. Doctor, just going to move around, and then it's done with him. Okay, so I'm going to go to this Ugdrew over here, under the bridge. First 5 takes me to there. Second 5 will take me to there. Attack 4. Dex what?
Dex is going to be
Dex 4, so 3 successes.
any pen.
Pin 1,
And protection is going to be 4.
so 3.
3.
Saves 2, it's damage plus 1, so you'll take 2. I'm checking the Gator. He's good.
And Gator's going to attack the thing underneath the bridge.
Okay.
Gator's got how many attacks?
3, I think.
There it is. Attacks 4.
Okay.
And
Dex 4.
Dex 4.
4 successes.
Successes.
Pin 3. I don't after the pin. Nothing. So 4 damage.
4 more.
Do it again. So 3. No.
2.
2.
2. Yeah.
And I block none, so take 2. Moving my Rodru up under the bridge. The lab assistant over this way. And that will do it for round 3.
Okay.
Do initiative roll. I got none. He got none.
Okay.
I got none. He got 1.
Okay. I don't know what to do here.
Did you ever activate him?
Oh. Hold on.
Back up real quick. He failed the mind test, so he would have been stunned. He could still do stuff.
Well, if I don't take the mind test, will he lose the stun at the end of the round?
The stun goes away at the end of his activation.
Regardless.
Yes. You can't be stunned back-to-back turns in this game. You can't just be stun locked out, apparently.
Okay, so I fail that. I'll lose the stun.
At the end of the activation, do you want to do anything with the activation?
No, I can't disengage. I can try and disengage.
You can try and disengage, or you can try to attack. 2 attacks onto the reel.
Oh, 1.
1. Yes. Is there any pin?
No. This is
Protection 3. And swing it again. Those will hit. And I will super block. Mind check for the 8. Passes.
Ape's gonna jump off the building and into the reel.
That's not a real, but okay.
Lesser
Ugdrew. Urdrew.
So what you get is plus 1 damage. Okay. 3 attacks looking for 4s.
Yes.
Okay.
2.
2.
So 3 pose dex rolls here. I got 1 success.
And I have 1 success.
1 success. An attack of opportunity there, which should finish me off.
Oh, in the box.
Yes. And ending right there. Dr. Shield Maiden climbing up right here, getting up to the top there. I'm going to activate here and attack. This is a doctor, right?
Yeah.
He's a hero,
It's a beast doctor.
but is he a hero?
He is.
I'm going to attack here. I'm going to spin my will, and let me mark that. Spin my will, and we're going to swing at this guy. So we got 5 of them things coming at him. What's your dex? 4?
Yes.
Oh, that's a crit. For 6 total damage.
Okay. Let me see.
Saves 1 of them, and it was 6 for the crit, plus 1 because damage plus 1. So 7 damage total,
Yep.
of which you save 1 and take 6.
So I need
Swing at him again because I need to finish him off for an agenda. Only one success that time.
Okay. Protection 4 goes down to protection 3.
You're good. Doc, going for the grapple.
And 4 die.
I got 2 successes to your 1 success, so that is a failed
And
grapple.
I'll just do it again. That's my second.
Okay. No successes to my 1 success. So fail. Activate this slave, who's going to swim into that monster and let the monster eat it to heal 5 off that Ugdru. Check for the Venator vampire. Passes.
Okay. And the vampire with no arms is going to attempt to grapple. Can he do that? Making sure there's
Does it say he can't?
He's going to bite you and flee.
I guess, yeah, fleeing you like a dog. What's his Dex? Or who are you targeting?
Which one's got the lowest?
They're the same.
He's not an aquatic, right?
Nope.
So I'm going to try to.
Okay.
Pose. Oh.
I got 2. You got 4.
Yeah.
So you got 2 successes. Try to go for the real.
Oh, this would be something.
1 success there.
That's not as exciting.
I'm good.
Okay. He beat it
I am going to activate here. And I'm going to... I think I'm going to try to disengage. Let's see if I can break away.
So 4.
I got...
+1 because.
No, you don't get a +1.
4.
I do break away. Scotch free. Let's go. It to right there.
Okay.
You got 4 inches.
Okay.
So moving around
Okay.
and gonna use the attack of opportunity to grab. He's got 3 successes there. It's pretty strong.
What's your
Dex 4.
That's 4 successes.
It's target number 7 because it's
Right,
opposed. So I get 2, so he can fling me 1.
And that is.
He got no successes on that second grapple. I got 1 success, so grapple failed, bringing it to me, who is going to try to disengage with the rill. All right. I got no successes. You got 1 success, so you get an attack of opportunity.
Now, can I use that as a grapple?
No, it says it cannot be a grapple, I think. 3 attacks. 2 successes. Penetration.
No, not. But it does have stun.
3. I'm good. You're coming to right here. He's got to make a fear test.
That is a mind check.
It's a mind check.
His mind is a 4. Okay.
Got a success. All right, here we go. I need this to push through. That's 2 hits.
I have a protection 4. Any pen?
Pin 1.
So protection 3. I need to block both of these, or he's.
He does not, so dead. That gets me an agenda because I killed a hero with a henchman. Mind check on the gator. Passes.
Gator's gonna move into.
Moves to here, taking the attack of opportunity. Getting 3 hits.
And 3.
In 3, I'll have prod 1. Crit, but I don't have another one to go with it. Does it? So if you only have 1 dice to roll, does that mean you can't get a crit? We're asking you guys in the audience because we're not really sure. You're even or odd?
Yeah.
So even I get the 1 dice crit. Even.
Alright.
So I would block 2. So swim him over, climb him out.
Round.
So Necromancer moving to here, looking to cast a spell over there. Looking for an 8.
Yeah, an 8. Nope.
No bueno. No success.
Okay.
So this slave gonna swim and sacrifice itself there. Doctor moves to here. I run past with the efficient,
And Husk is gonna take off.
and Husk is gonna take off this way.
4 and then.
So this way. So 4, and then 4. So like right up behind the dock, basically. Correction, one more activation. I forgot the Roger who was under the bridge. So he's going to move out and into the lab assistant. Base attack 5, and I'm burning both of his will here. Dex 4. Oh yeah, that's all of them. It's all of them. 7.
How much life does he have left?
7 hits. I don't think the lab assistant has been hit yet.
Okay.
Burning the lab assistant's will. Well, no, he doesn't have a will. He's burning a life to do that.
Oh, yeah.
He's burning. Do you want?
I'm not gonna burn a life to see.
All right, so then you got to pick that up because you rolled 3 dice. Yeah. Because of the frenzy thing, because that's new model.
Right. All right, 2 dice. Nope, just 1.
Just 1.
How much is that?
So it's damage plus 2. Yeah. So it was 9 goes to 8.
Yeah. So
That,
down to 3.
Second action. That's 3 successes.
Okay. 2.
Let me make sure. Fear. Take a mind test for me real quick.
2 dice. Pass.
Pass. You're good. All right, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so 2 defense.
Yep.
You need to save both of them, or 2 of them. Nope.
Save none of them. 3 damage.
Swallow them whole.
Nom 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 nom. No, unfortunately not. That'd be really cool if I did.
There goes my ability to score on that side.
He's just a big chunky round. Bill's gonna burn a command point for a new agenda, which leaves us with the same number of command points, which means we each have.
I have 1 character with 2, 1 with 2. So now I have 1 with 2, 1 with 1.
Okay.
So I still roll 2.
I got no success.
No success.
Success.
Need.
No. Great success. Okay. You said this guy can score?
Yes.
Okay.
No, he's got 3. No, he's taking 3 damage.
I'm just gonna move out with the efficient. We're gonna go 8 to right there. All right. Gator's gonna activate. Use a command point from up here to get an extra action. Mind check first. Good.
And Gator is going to attack the hybrid. Gator
Okay.
has 4 attacks.
3.
10-3.
Pass 1. We'll move and an attack of opportunity onto the enforcer. 2 hits. Oh. So
2.
block 2. Take 2. So Rodru just double moves to get out of the way. Plus he's got a short movement, so he's got to book it to get over into scoring position before the end of the game. Monkey mind check.
4 dice. Yep. Pass.
Pass.
Monkey's going to
barely
suplex
pass.
The
Ugdru?
Ugdru.
All right, going for a grapple.
That's a
Dex.
4 10.
So 2 to 2.
And one more time, because I needed the objective.
Thwart this.
Ah!
3.
Oh!
Crit.
What happens?
Super. That's a whole bunch. Nothing. I don't think so. Alrighty then. I'm going to disengage with that Ugdru. Dex. I got 4 successes.
Okay, that's all you.
Okay, we're gonna just move away without penalty. Ugdru ends his movement right there. Check for Il Vampiro. Fail, so stunned. Ending right there. Comes to me. I got 5 inches. Which will get me just up and out with my fast swimmer. And then I got a 3-inch movement. As all the fish just shuffle across the deck. We do a couple of quick movements here. My reel double moves up this way. His necromancer pulls around the building into my deployment zone. Husk moves up. That brings us to my enforcer, who's going to try to make a disengage. All right. I got 1.
I got 1 and it's crit.
So you'll get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. So it's going to be 4 dice.
Getting 2 successes. Leaves me with
3s.
no save, so 2 damage. So enforcer goes here. He goes, the other doctor goes from the bridge to here. End of turn 5. Going into the last round, we each have 1 command point remaining. No success. No success for me, no success for him. It's 10. Ooh, I got a success. Ooh, we got a success. Okay. Sharked in the tray. 7.
9.
6. Ooh. 2.
And
7, 9.
9.
Oh my goodness. 4.
Come on.
Oh,
Yes.
there it is.
From that.
So mind check on the gorilla. Does not pass.
Ooh.
We're going for the grapple there with that attack of opportunity.
All right. 4.
Oh, that's really good.
Come on.
I got 3. What does a crit do
Try to
there?
do it.
So I would go to right there and then fall in.
The vampire.
So after that, pretty much everything else is just going to be moving, trying to see where we get up. So we're going to go ahead and go through those movements, and then we'll show you where everybody ends up, and we'll get into some point count. So it ends up that I end up getting 6 of my guys into his zone. He ends up getting 4 into mine, taking him to +1 for 1 agenda, plus that to 5 points. Brings the Rashaar to 6 plus 1 for an agenda, plus a double agenda that I got for diving to 9 points, which is going to be another Rashaar victory in this campaign, Disciples of the Old God. That would be a hearty handshake from a good friend, Bill, who we're glad to have back around playing some games. It's been a while since we saw his face. Thanks so much for tuning in and hanging out while we played some Carnevale today. I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day. And as always, I'd like to say a big, huge, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to our patrons who support us and pledge to us over on Patreon. You guys are the absolute best. If you enjoyed the content you saw here today and that's something that you would like to consider doing to help out the channel, go over there, check out the link in the description, check out the Patreon. There's a lot of cool stuff over there, including access to our Discord server. Talk to me, hang out with me, talk about our work, what we got going on in the hobby, some shout outs, all kinds of cool stuff. Check it out if that's something that you think you would be into. And regardless of whether or not you do that, I want you to know that I am incredibly grateful that you decided to stop by and spend part of your day with me today, rolling dice and pushing toy soldiers around. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And as always, may the dice be ever in your favor.